is Wednesday afternoon here on Fox 26. You know what that means on your foodie station. We are at another incredible brand new restaurant here in Spring Branch. You know this guy, Levi Rollins, formerly of Urban Eats, who has been on Fox 26 many times. We're going to talk about that, but this is the place to be. Not only is it brand new and just open, but it is National Mousse Day. And yes, the chocolate. I actually had somebody ask me, is it the animal day that you're celebrating?
Well, that's my nickname, Mousse.
No,
Growing
sir.
up, that was my nickname.
No,
Mousse. And I was a sweet little kid. So, yeah, my family can verify that.
Okay, well, this was all meant to be because it is National Mousse Day. We're going to take a look at this new concept. We're going to talk to you a little bit about what you guys are doing. It's a little different from Urban Eats. You've got a lot going on back in the kitchen. We're also going to take you guys and show you how to make some chocolate mousse. They have a very special
chocolate mousse crunch, which is interesting because it has chocolate nibs around the edge.
Nibs.
And it creates a great texture.
I like a good nib.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nib.
All right, but first we're going to look at the foodie cam because, of course, Mr. Rollins knows what he's doing in the kitchen. He's put together. Well, tell us about this menu. How is this menu born?
So I envisioned this menu at Salt and Sugar, the best of Urban Eats, the best of Salt and Sugar, which was a brand that we were marketing and selling through our delivery partners for a period of time. We have that brand since 2017. A merge of that, and then the best of World Bakery and Catering, which was the existing business that was in the space that had been here for many years. In 1989, the sign reads when they opened their market and their shop. So there was great product coming out of here, our awesome product from Urban Eats, and then the Salt and Sugar menu. And I just merged them together and took my favorite things and the things our customers loved.
I love that. I love how you kind of took a little bit of the old and a little bit of the new. Right. And tell us about these first dish that we're going to take a look at, because you are known for your artistic creations and the beautiful design, but tell us about this.
Well, so we always want our food to be approachable, but a little bit special. This is our biscuit pie, which is a breakfast item. It's a rolled out buttermilk biscuit, and it's filled with scrambled eggs and peppers and onions and brisket, cheddar, and some cream cheese. This is my grandma's cream gravy that is meant to be just poured over the top.
Grandma's cream gravy.
Yeah, it's a sausage, bacon, cream gravy. Yeah, we should pour it over the top so you can see how it is. This dish is one of our most popular dishes during brunch and breakfast. It's actually, we serve this until 2 p.m. every day during the week, and then until 3 p.m. on Saturday and Sundays, and people eat it all the way up till that time. Like, they love this dish.
Now, carryover from Urban Eats.
Carryover, except that we modified the dish. I added new things. So we're using Procheck's brisket in this. We have a great partnership for years with Procheck's, and we love them. And so we used that brisket. And then I modified the eggs a little bit. I add a lot of heavy cream to them now.
You've got to modify the eggs.
Just little bit.
It's not enough. You think that the eggs are eggs. Oh, okay.
But yeah, this is a rollover dish, but with little changes. And I think when you see it up against Katie's beautiful face, you see how big it actually is.
Yeah, no, that is another thing that I think your loyal following, because you do have a very loyal following, you are known for, is your portion sizes. We've actually had to alter our camera angle to adjust for Levi's giant dishes.
Well, we like you to take a little home, honestly. Like, this is a dish that I eat half of, and I take it home, and I will eat it the next day because it is good that way.
And it probably heats up really well.
It does. Right? And this one's been setting for a few minutes, although I do see some steam coming off.
There's a lot of steam coming off here. Yeah.
The gravy. The scrambled eggs, you better take that whole big bite.
Well, I just want to show you guys what's in here because there's a lot going on in here.
Yeah.
And
lots of brisket and veggies. This has a little tomato in it. And
very quiche-y.
Quiche, it is. It's like a giant quiche. A lot of people ask, well, is it like a quiche? I'm like, well, kind of, but a little bit different because we scramble the eggs, we mix in the cream cheese and the cheddar. All of the veggies are sauteed, folded into the eggs, and then filled into the biscuit.
Levi, I just got a giant taste of Grandma's cream gravy,
which is the best in the world.
It may be the best in the world, actually.
We have
my
people
goodness.
come in that say, I hate cream gravy. Don't put it anything.
I'm not a huge fan of cream gravy.
And I just say, please just try it. Put it on the side. We put it always on the side anyways. We're not going to dump it on your dish for you, but we'll always set it on the side. People come up and they say, this is the best gravy.
100% of the time, it ends up being dumped on the dish.
And sometimes they order an extra biscuit.
Take it home,
All
right, next dish. Oh my goodness.
This is, we're doing a lot of rollovers from Urban right now because, at Urban Eats, we did sliders. That was our thing.
You were very well known for the sliders.
For the sliders. And our Cowboy slider won Best Burger 3 years in a row by different venues and things. Great Taste of the Heights at one. So we had a big following for that. And it originally was not going to be on the menu here. But I decided to bring it back, but do it as a full-size burger. So this is a 9-ounce patty that cooks down to be just about 8 ounce. So you get a full half-pound burger. And it's a great Texas-raised cab. And it's a homemade bourbon barbecue sauce that we make in-house, flash-fried onions.
I could have finished that sentence for you.
Yeah, you've heard it.
Everything here is homemade. That's also a carryover from Urban Eats.
Absolutely. And if we don't do it, then we partner with a local person that does. That's our philosophy.
Well, that's fun because then you get to shout them out.
Right, exactly. We have this is a Craftsman bun, for example. We're a bakery. We make bread, but I love this bun. So we kept it, and it allows us to support local
absolutely.
Partners.
Love that. And the buns are important. And the camera is not doing the height of this item justice. My mouth will, however, my mouth will attempt to do this justice.
So, it's quite a burger.
Levi, you are just astounding. Look at this.
It is a great burger. When you cut this thing and you squish it down, it's more manageable, which we can show the audience.
Why don't you? I would love to see you do that. Actually.
So what I usually
burger
do.
tutorial incoming.
Can we see it here? Is this a good place for it?
Can.
So pull it back just a little bit.
There we go.
So the way we encourage is one, you always take your fries out of this little cup and you dump it on the plate because that's just for presentation. In the burger, we want to press it down and cut it.
So it's okay to do this.
Oh, you have to.
I do this for my son.
Well, and you don't have to eat a burger, like a fork and knife burger is not my thing. The burger should be picked up and it should be squished down and then it's manageable. And I got a little piece of paper there, but there you go.
Yeah.
You want to try? You see that patty though?
It's a big patty, Levi.
And this is a Salisbury steak patty. So that means that this burger is not I want it medium well burger. This burger is, we cook it and then we put it in a brown gravy and it sets on a steam pan for a minimum of an hour before we serve it because we want it to soak up all of that juice. And it has a texture of almost like a meatloaf.
A meatloaf. Oh my goodness, that is
not amazing.
Levi.
It is. I think it's why this burger's won so many awards because it's not. We have a classic hamburger that you can order medium, and we'll make it for you all day. But this burger here is a Salisbury steak burger. It's slow cooked. It has a meatloaf texture. We use the H cheddar, the bourbon barbecue sauce, the flash fried onions.
But this was the slider before.
This was slider, and now it's a big guy.
Okay, excellent adjustment.
Yeah.
Love the big guy. I would absolutely order this. Oh, wait, talk about your fries.
Oh, so fries, G Street fries. These are skin on, salted. We brine them in salt water.
Yeah.
Very good. They're just
really good. Yeah, very good.
Crisp. We do a truffle fry with these that is pretty amazing as well.
Absolutely outstanding. Didn't get a chance to try the little, but I'm going back for this burger, my friends.
Yes. And actually, you know what? I just realized because you get into getting a place open. Like we closed a restaurant and opened a restaurant in 3 weeks.
Yes.
Like it was insane.
Well, let's talk about that. I mean, let's talk about, how that all worked and how you guys made it happen and how the struggles that you guys may have encountered.
Well, closing Urban Eats was one of the most painful things. It was my baby.
Yeah.
Over 10 years. I loved it. I was there every day, 16 hours a day, and cherished my time there. It just became too expensive. Purely too expensive to operate.
Well,
our concept. Big building, expensive neighborhood,
expensive street,
right? High taxes, all of those things. We had an amazing landlord that was patient with us and tried to help us through those struggles. But the bottom line, it became obvious that we just couldn't afford our concept in that space anymore.
Yeah.
So finding this opportunity was just amazing timing. I thought I was going to get a little vacation. I thought I was going to, after years and years of
Go
working,
back in the tank and kind of make some new recipes,
Yes, do
and
something new.
sauces and desserts.
Exactly. Well,
Yeah.
or just like sleep for like a full day.
No,
But
no.
the Monday after we closed Urban Eats, I came and looked at this place. And it was a small bakery that was for sale, and had a business partner that was kind enough and had enough trust in me and what we wanted to do, to invest in me and the concept, and
voila,
help me
here we are.
me execute it.
All
So
right,
here we are.
Foodie Cam, here we go. Wait until you see this dish, Levi.
Oh.
What is this?
Texas toast, buttermilk fried chicken, homemade bread and butter pickles, lettuce, tomato. Just a great fried chicken sandwich. It's not over complex. It's not drenched in barbecue or wing sauce. It is just a great fried chicken sandwich.
All right.
The thing, this is the lime garlic aioli.
You think that's what makes this sandwich, Levi?
Yes.
Out of everything we're looking at right now, you
Yeah.
think it's the lime garlic sauce?
It is. It's the
Levi.
lime garlic aioli because we make it from scratch. Again, we literally grate
Oh, I
hundreds
believe
of
it.
limes, zest them, and
But here's the thing. I
It's
don't
quite
think
amazing.
I've seen a larger piece of Texas toast in my life living as a Texan, my
Well,
friend.
this
That's
is-
what makes the sandwich for
We
me.
do-
Because again, the camera is not doing it justice.
well, when we go back into the bakery later for the mousse crunch, I'm going to show you because I just pulled out some homemade sourdough that is cooling on the board back there, and it's big bread. We use big pans. We have a big sandwich. We
there
want you-
are not that many words that you can put together that get me as excited in this life as homemade sourdough.
Oh, didn't I give you a sourdough?
Yes, you did. You made a
Yes,
whole. I
I
still have the
made-
blanket that you wrapped.
Oh,
it
yes,
in.
because they
Yes.
each get a baby blanket because they're like little babies.
All right, Levi, would you like to share with us?
Do you want me to squish it
How
and
we're
cut it?
supposed to-
So, all right, let's again manage this. Let's remove the delicious little salad. This makes you feel really good
Yes.
about things.
the
the pickle.
salad to make you feel good, okay?
Right? No, it's really delicious, and you can dump it on your sandwich if you want a little more. That's because that's our
I believe.
homemade
Yes, absolutely.
dressing.
Mhm.
It's rosemary
Oh, this is very good.
balsamic.
This is very good.
Good. So I'm removing those fries again. We're gonna squish this bad boy down. Oh, look! Did you see the aioli
I see the
pressed through the
aioli
little?
coming
knife
through
hole.
the top. It's erupting.
So
Yes.
grab just. I mean, really, I washed my hands, Katie.
Yes.
right
I
before
believe you.
this.
Yes.
But again,
Wow.
let's open it up.
Oh my goodness.
There you
Thank
go.
you. This is quite a sandwich. And he thinks it's the lime sauce.
It
that makes
is the
sandwich.
one. Take the bite. Take the bite, kind of in the center.
In the center,
'Cause you
okay.
don't want
You
it-
got to take a
that's
bite
a
too.
perfect
Ready?
one. Okay,
Okay,
I'm
ready?
ready.
We're going.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
Good.
The lime actually is very good.
Good.
Yes. I can see what you mean because it absolutely is there, but it's not too strong.
Well, fried chicken
Yep.
can have. It's a little heavy. Clearly,
Yep.
the lime gives it a freshness. Makes it lifts it.
The
a little bit.
pickle goes very
Mhm.
nicely.
The bread and butter pickles.
Talk about the fries.
Fries, these are wedge fries, little traditional. And I'm going to be honest with you, we don't make them in house. We buy them. I'm not going to lie to anyone
Well,
about
look,
that.
if you don't do a good wedge, you find out who can do a good wedge fry.
Exactly.
You know,
and we
then you
found
make it
one
happen.
that I'm proud to serve.
Yeah.
So I love it.
And then where are you getting these gigantic pieces of Texas toast? Because I would like to know.
So this is our brioche.
Okay.
So we make brioche
Oh,
here in
okay.
house, and we hand slice it because we can't find a slicer to slice it this thick for us.
Imagine that. Imagine that.
We
All
do
right.
have great brioche though in house
I'm-
that they can buy. Anyone can buy in the bakery. here.
Yes, I can tell.
Yeah.
All right, Foodie Cam, another incredible dish on the Foodie Cam. If you guys like sandwiches and if you're hungry, I think it's safe to say that this has got to be in your rotation.
Oh,
I don't think I've seen larger sandwiches in the city of Houston.
Yeah.
Levi.
Well,
What is this one that we're looking at?
so this is our turkey avocado BLT. And we started with sandwiches. I made the sandwiches first because it's a big portion of our business here. We have a really great lunch crowd. People love these sandwiches. So you've seen a series of them, and we offer a ton. We have signature sandwiches. We have regular deli sandwiches. So if you just want a light, turkey and provolone on sourdough, you can get that, and it's not going to be these giant signature sandwiches.
Well, and you've got grab and go too, which we're going to take everybody on a little tour here in just a few minutes. But it's good to know that you have the option to come in, sit down, indulge in your favorite sandwich that you've been, having for years, or now you have the option to grab and go. And we should mention too that this location is definitely a lot smaller. How many seats would you say?
It's interesting because the overall space, including our bakery, is actually bigger than Urban Eats square footage, but the seating area here is much smaller. We only have 18 tables. We're on one floor. It's not 2 stories. So at lunchtime, we fill up. It's our next challenge is enlarging the space.
Oh boy!
Because we need to have some more tables to service our customers during those key hours. At lunchtime. We also have an amazing dinner menu, which we're going to show you some items from.
Oh, great.
And dinner right now for us is dead. Again, it's just we don't have the traffic at night that we need to get.
Definitely come on out here. All right, Foodie Cam, let's take a look. Oh, it looks like this might be a dinner.
This is actually a salad. It is a salad, and it's our harvest.
To Salt and Sugar, folks.
This is a harvest salad, so this is a mix of basically all my favorite things. It's like freshness cucumbers and cherry tomatoes, but it also has dried golden currants in it. It has sliced almonds. It has romaine and arugula and spinach. And then it has
just decadent.
It does.
I mean, you like to show off a little bit in your food. Has anybody ever told you that?
My mom. My mom. Yeah. She says, why do you have to make it so fancy? Like, just make it the way that I taught you how to make it. Like,
I feel like you kind of look at everything you can possibly, put in there, and then you just create these beautiful works of art.
And not everything goes together. And that's one thing that my mom taught me is like what flavors and textures go together. And then you can make a lot of different things. I love this dish because it has a herbed goat cheese smeared onto a crostini. So you get that crunch, and then it has a grilled chicken. So you get your protein. Another homemade dressing that we do is sweet tarts made with honey and red wine vinegar and fresh herbs. So we have great salads, a chicken fajita, a Cobb salad, the harvest salad, all of the things that you would expect to see at a restaurant, just with a little twist.
I love how your mama was really inspirational in a lot of your dishes and
so many. I mean, she taught me how to cook, and she taught me to do it in a way where I could be creative myself.
Yeah.
Because I think I told you the story. She used to leave like $20 on the counter and say, when you get home from school, go across to the grocery store, buy what we need to do for dinner, and make it. So I would make it for my family. And she was in school and working and doing all these things as a single mom, and relied on my brother and I to do our part in the family. And my part was to cook. But she taught me all those things.
Oh my goodness.
So she's amazing.
All right. Mama's going to be proud because there's a whole lot more to look at in the back here.
Yes.
So we're going to take a look because I want to show you guys, when you come in, if you don't have that much time and you just need to get a coffee and a sandwich,
grab a coffee
or a wrap,
or a sweet. We have an amazing bakery here. We inherited one of the most talented teams in the industry. We have really, really great. So you want me to lead you or you want to lead me?
I'll let you lead it.
Okay, fantastic. So this is our small dining room. We have a lot of grab and go, as Katie mentioned, fresh cookies, jams, jellies, preserves here in the front at our checkout area. I'm most proud of these cases here.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, our dessert cases are fantastic. Everything is made from scratch each day. Cheesecakes. We have a key lime, lemon bars. Our Urban Eats buttermilk creme brulee bar that has been the #1 seller there for 10 years.
That'll make a lot of people happy.
Yes, it's back.
So a lot of the things that the Urban Eats fans.
And then this case is produced by our lead baker, who you're going to meet. She partners with Ruby Angles, who was with us at Urban Eats. I brought her over with me, and she joined Megan Martinez, who is baking all of this, the two of them, on a daily basis.
Oh my goodness! And
They're
we're gonna
so
meet.
talented.
We're gonna meet Megan in a little bit. She's gonna show us how to make your infamous
Yes,
chocolate
and there's
mousse
none out. We're
crunch.
sold out today because it's mousse today. You didn't see me, but we will have them in back for you for sure.
All right, Eric. Cakes.
Cakes. So
Here are a
we
big deal.
make cakes every day, and we do custom order cakes. So we have things here that you can grab. You come in.
Here we go.
I'm going to open the door there for you.
Oh, wow. Look at this. Talk about the cakes.
Yes, so carrot cake. We do really great vanilla bean rum that Megan is very proud of, as she should be. It's fantastic. Red velvet. We also do custom order cakes. So you can call us. You can order a wedding cake, birthday cake, special occasion cake, whatever you need.
I
And we
love
have
how
some
I love the tiny little cakes. Oh my goodness, they're
Oh,
so
yes.
perfect
We
for.
offer 4-inch cakes, 6-inch, 8, 9, 12, everything that you can imagine.
And those are great
And-
for like last minute, like birthday parties or
fantastic.
kids
Exactly.
parties or teacher parties
They're
or anything
always
like that.
here, so we always have cakes here in the case for you to pick up. We do sell out usually by the end of the day, which is fantastic.
So all
But-
those cakes will be gone by the end of the day.
Yes,
Wow.
cakes. The cake business here is fantastic.
Cake business here is fantastic, but
Yes.
you have also some incredible grab and go items.
Yes, we do. So we do sandwiches each day, and again, we produce everything fresh each morning, and then we sell out during lunch. We're in the afternoon now, so the case is a little bit empty, but you can stop by and get homemade chicken salad on a croissant, all of the things that are made in a more manageable portion than our diet.
And of course, the bread.
The bread.
Yes, can't forget the
We have
bread.
the bread. We have some great bread over here. It's a little dark in this corner, and again, we make every morning. We produce, so it's great to come in the morning before lunch to grab your bread for the day.
All right, we're gonna go
So-
in the back to
Okay.
meet
We have
Miss
some dishes that are
Megan.
here as well. These are some of the dinner dishes that I hope we get to talk about. We may not. We're running short on time, but you can see our truffle fries. These
Truffle
are
fries.
fantastic. The best truffle ties. We have a goat cheese ravioli with shrimp here. I have a beautiful salmon and couscous, Israeli couscous, a roasted half rock hen, spinach and cauliflower, and some of our breakfast items right here. We have a buttermilk biscuit, bacon, egg, and cheese, and our very famous biscuits and gravy sub-fried chicken.
Woo. This is the place to go, not only for cakes, but for breakfast
Yes,
too.
so you're going to go through the corridor
Right.
of our bakery.
Oh, this is
into
huge back here.
A lot
Oh
of
my
space
goodness.
back here.
Wow.
So and we have a lot going on, including our fantastic
Here
Miss
she is.
Megan Martinez, our lead baker.
Megan
pastry chef.
Martinez, welcome to the show. You are the
Thank
lead
you.
pastry chef here at Salt and Sugar.
Yes.
Welcome to the show. What are you making?
So I'm making a chocolate mousse. So far, what I have going here is I made a very simple creme anglaise. Basically, it's just milk, heavy cream, and sugar. And you let that boil, and then you temper in some eggs, so slowly, so you don't want to cook the eggs
Mhm.
until you get like a nice thick consistency.
Mhm.
And I have some melted chocolate here. So I'm just gonna stream this in while I'm mixing. And this is gonna be the base of our chocolate mousse.
Isn't that beautiful?
Interesting. I had no idea that a lighter colored ingredient was going in the chocolate mousse.
Yes,
Yeah.
and this is such an important part because it makes that amazing texture that's in between this fluffy whipped cream and a custard.
And so obviously the egg is cooked. We don't want to add raw eggs in.
Mhm.
That's why we make the creme anglaise.
Very nice.
So then I'm just gonna mix that in. At this point, it doesn't matter how you mix it. You can do whatever you want. It
And
won't
about
break.
how long does it take to mix?
30 seconds really. It looks a little broken now. The emulsion looks a little broken, and that's okay
Mhm.
because we're gonna add the whipped cream in, and it's gonna smooth out.
Nice.
Yeah, the whipped cream,
Oh, I can
Yeah.
smell this chocolate.
Mhm.
Megan, how do you not eat chocolate 24 hours a day?
You know, you would think that it was a really big deal, but actually, after a while, you're really just tired of it.
I know, all of us were like,
yeah, it's like, okay, I'll give it a taste every once in a while to make sure it's going well. At this point, I'm going to add a little espresso just to give it something different.
It adds that depth and richness to the chocolate.
Yes.
I always say it just is, and even the color intensifies a little bit.
And we use a milk chocolate, but you can also use dark chocolate. I know some people are big fans of dark chocolate.
Megan tells me that this is her kind of her simple chantilly mousse is the base of this item, because it's not there's some complex mousses out there,
Yeah,
and
with
this
gelatin
one is
and crazy stuff. So this whipped cream is about soft peaks, which means that it's not too stiff, because when we're folding it in, it's only going to get stiffer. So we want it to be nice and light. And the more we fold, the more thick it gets.
Oh my goodness.
So this folding motion is pretty important. At this point, we don't want to just mix it up. It will break apart, or it'll over whip. When you over whip cream, it turns into butter.
Yes,
So
I've done that.
not really what we're looking for.
I have definitely done that before, so I am not the one
Yep.
that you want making this.
So I usually go down the middle and turn the bowl. It's as simple as that.
And how long do you do this? Just until you start to see.
You can already see it's coming together. It's
Mhm.
forming like a nice light mousse.
Oh,
And that's
there
what we
go.
want. You can kind of get all the way up the sides there. And down at the bottom, you want to make sure.
in some recipes say if you see some streamers of cocoa through it, it's okay. But I've noticed that Megan always ensures hers is whipped
Yep.
and mixed amazingly.
Well, and it's lighter, and it probably can be a little bit more versatile too, right? Like
Yeah.
you can eat it plain, or you can put it in a cake as a filling.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, this mousse you could just scoop into a ramekin, put it in the fridge, let it set. Megan
Yeah.
does it a little bit different
So at this
here.
point, I've got these pre-prepared. We put it in a mold, pop it in the freezer for a few minutes, and then it's ready to glaze. This is just a simple ganache we make. It's nice and shiny.
Mirror glazy,
Mhm.
amazingness.
So we just pour it right on top like this. I like
Look
to
at
go in a circle around, make sure it gets on all the sides.
Oh my goodness!
And with a pan on top, you don't lose anything. So
Well, and this
National Chocolate Mousse
Yes.
Day. This is the way to do it. Do you guys have parties in here? I feel like baking parties. How to make
Classes,
this mousse?
I think
Classes.
she is so strong and confident in what she does. She would make a great instructor.
Well, you've got the space.
So I think it would be amazing.
And this is
the
definitely
final step is just some cocoa nibs
Oh,
right at
there
the
we
bottom.
go. The final
You can
step.
use your hand. You can use a spatula.
Look
You
at that.
guys can find this recipe
Just like this.
here from Salt and Sugar on the Fox 26 Houston website. We are at Salt and Sugar. This is Megan Martinez. This is Levi Rollins. We are at Salt and Sugar on National Chocolate Mousse Day. Oh boy, you guys, this smells so good. I don't know what's better, the Texas toast or the chocolate mousse. Happy National Chocolate Mousse Day. Go make some mousse. Come on out and have some good sandwiches, and we will see you guys
Come and see us soon.
next Wednesday on Fox 26 Foodies and Friends. We'll see you guys later.